Hi, my name is Hisaki and this video is about my tarot decks. I'm gonna do a review plus tips and tricks for your own witchy journey. I have 6 decks, some tarot, some oracle. Their names are gonna be in the description under timestamps if you're looking for specific ones. Meanwhile showcasing, I will be talking about my notes, tips and tricks for tarot, to which I will also link timestamps down below in the description. Oh wait, now the description is on the right side, so on the right side. This video is going to be like low-key ASMR, so if you're not into that, because I'm quite close to my microphone, just be warned. Alright, let's go with the notes. How did I pick the right cards? Simple, I like them. No, actually, I love them. Picked by my intuition and I felt a connection instantly. Sometimes I trusted the impulse, sometimes I slept on it and then checked again just to be sure. You can apply the same to yourself. Your intuition is your own diamond of truths. Next, I'm going to be talking about what to do first when you get your very own first tarot deck. In points, the first one. When you get it, cleanse it. The deck might be clean, but it has been in transport. Let it be cleansed to get it ready to infuse with your own energy. Let it be ready for your energies to mix with the deck's own original ones to create your union. Second point, I am sure you're excited about the cards, so well, checking them out. Have a journal ready, or anything really, for a document, your phone if that doesn't bother you. Write the first impressions you get from it. Intuition is often the very first fleeting thought you have, like a little fluttering speedy angel in your head. No, but really, catch that little rascal. Let it know it can talk to you instead of meowing around being unlistened to. I preferred to be alone when I first opened my decks, and opted out to check every single card in their full incredible details. No electronics, just me, my journal. It's up to you. You know what bothers you or not. If you are checking out a card for the very first time, account the fact that you can get very quick downloads about your deck, and that's very useful information, so I really recommend writing it down ASAP as it comes. Have a journal ready at all your tarot first times. The third point is going to be to sleep with it. No, really, lay it next to your head in your bed, preferably, and simply let you get to know each other while you sleep. Set the intention about it before you place your tarot next to your sleeping place, and yeah, that condemns the points what I do first when learning my new tarot deck. Next in my tarot timeline is going to be the interview I do with my tarots, with my cards I mean, and how do I get to know each other? How do we get to know each other? Some of my very favorite interview questions are: introduce yourself. What do you think of yourself? What cards represent you as a deck? What are you the best at? What are your strengths? And then, what are your limitations? What do you think of me? What are my strongest points? What is our union resulting in? What will you be teaching me? How can I best handle you, honor you? And the last one I usually do is, who are you liked by, as in your spirit team? And preferably I mark this all down. As you can hear from the context of the questions, they are after spending some time with the tarot. So before you do that interview, somehow you gotta know each other somehow. If it's gonna be a meditation or sleep or just pure energy exchange, the tarot will be able to answer all the questions the best when you somehow get to know each other. So yeah, just marking this down. I think the way I'm close to this microphone is like, it makes me go quieter and quieter because I hear myself so much. Anyways, let's continue. After the interview and proper introduction are things that come with time and usage. Feel the cards and experience them. Notice the patterns of what they are good at. Which topics? How does their energy feel? Write it all down. Or note somehow. Note it all somehow, somewhere. I have a dedicated witchy journal which includes tarot things. Maybe you can do the same thing. What can you note down actually? Yep, let's go over that next. So, what they are good for? Do they want to talk by themselves, or do they like particular questions? Do they like to be asked only about certain topics? Do they talk in wide topic or wide range of topics, or long timelines or short timelines? And some of these decks that I'm showing to you, some of them, to explain these notes. Sometimes I don't even have to ask the deck anything and the cards will just jump out. That's why I am saying note down what they are good for, like if they talk by themselves, or if the cards pop out only after you ask them particular questions. Some of my decks are like, for example, this one, Divine Feminine one. Yeah, you can guess what topics I usually use it for, but yeah, some of my tarots are very, very specific for specific topics. Yeah, let's go with it. What is next? Oh yeah, what shuffle style they prefer? There's actually so many styles you can shuffle the decks. You can sometimes to make it a real proper shuffle, I just sit in a lotus position and drop the tarot deck down to my lap and just shuffle the heck out of it, like, and I imagine it like waves in the ocean are just jostling the cards around and whooshing them up and down. Then how else you can shuffle a deck? You can shuffle it from up, from down, you can shuffle it like, you know, the falling comes the trrr sound. I really don't know how to call it, but you know, when you split the deck in two and you just trrr it into itself. Oh yeah, this shuffle is from up. As you can see, I use it for this deck. This is the trrr one. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. What else? Oh, sometimes I shuffle them in big chunks. Sometimes they just prefer to be on the ground and jumbled around, shuffled like, oh yeah, I love this chaos. So yeah, there is so many styles you can shuffle. Don't let yourself be limited with what you've seen. Just make it your own, because those decks are your own right now. Oh yeah, note down who your tarot decks associate themselves with from your spirit team. This can also come right away, like for me it did. Sometimes your guides can pick themselves, because, for example, this deck, Divine Feminine, it's very obviously focused towards Divine Feminine, so yeah, guess what kind of guides would prefer this deck? So yeah, sometimes you can assign it to them. Sometimes the guides pick themselves. They don't have to though. It can be just your higher self or universal extension only. The only limit is your imagination, really. Next, what pick a card style they like? The decks. When you shuffle it, the cards might flip, might fly out, or there can be like a big chunk of it that's flown out, but you're gonna be like, oh no, there's too many cards. But some decks are like the first one only, aka do not ignore anything that comes out in any way. Seriously, I had some of my decks be like, oh my goodness, so almost stubborn, because I ignored some crazy cards that didn't flip out. In a way, I limited basically myself to, aka I thought you were supposed to pick the cards that way, but no, it's flown out again, and then again, and then again, and I was like, okay, I get it now. I truly get it. So yeah, flips. What pick a card style the deck likes. Flips, flyouts, the first ones, aka do not ignore anything. Oh, if they count accidental drops, and if yes, the top cards or bottom card or distant ones, simply feel which ones. Other card flip outs when you shuffle can be first on top, bottom deck card, stick outs. Sometimes I really gotta take a stick out. Another good thing to note down, are they reverse readable or not? For example, this deck does not have any reversed explanation in the book, so I just said that I'm not gonna read reverse ones at all. Like, nope. My deck, my rules. But the deck is okay with it. Next, in this, what you can note down. Do the images on a card create a storyline? For this one, wait for you to connect to the cards. So much with experience. You're going to be able to read so much. Read the pictures on every single card, either as a storyline together or from a single picture on a card. You do not need to know the card meanings automatically. You can read from the pictures on it, from your booklet that comes with your tarot, or simply ignore if it's a cup or a pentacle or whatever, and just read the storyline, the pictures, the cards together create, or from the feeling you get from it, from whatever catches your attention from the cards first. If you are connected to your intuition, it will go automatically. If not, then help yourself with the internet and good old witch Google. You do you, honey. Ooh, I have still so much time for this video, and I already am on my closing tips, the final ones. Never mind, okay. So the closing tips are: dedicate a paper or Word document to your thoughts about your decks and write down anything and everything about them and your progressive experiences together. Feel what the purpose of tarot is for you about communication with guides, your own self, the universe, help and progress. What do you want to use your tarot for? Others? This point might come as a surprising one, but it's a very important one. Do not get addicted. Sometimes you can get too much into it and forget to decide by yourself that this is your life and not your card's life. Then your readings will be off, trust me. I've been there and caught myself, luckily. But yeah, your cards are help to you, for you, not you. Trust your feelings. If the cards feel off, it will be off. If you are off, everything will be off. I mean, not if you are off. If you are feeling that something is off, it probably is off. It does not need to make sense. Intuition, it's not a mind thing, it's a feeling thing. So yeah, if it's off, it's off. Cleansing examples can be crystals, smoke, meditation, sun, moon, anything. Try to think maybe from nature points of view. So yeah, again, imagination. Imagination creates feelings, feelings create emotions, and emotions are energies in motion. Charging, again, the same things. Moon, sun, your own energies. Go wild. For example, sometimes I pour my own energy stream in meditation, or do witchy things with my tarot. So yeah, that's some example. A good question to ask yourself with tarot is, who do you want to read for? Yourself or others? And there is no wrong answer. I do read for myself and myself only, and that's okay. Whatever tinkles your jingles. Yeah, honestly, I would not be probably able to read for someone else. It's something so just deeply intimate for me, tarot, and the cards feel like extension of my own world. So yeah, if reading for others it's not your thing, that's completely fine. And if it's completely your thing, that is incredibly awesome, and you're amazing. So yeah, good luck. Let's go. What's the next point? What's the next note? Oh yeah. Oh, this one is really nice one. Tarot booklets. They are excellent shadow work prompts, like just so amazing. If you want to do shadow work, just get a booklet and read something, anything. Open a random page, list through. It's such an amazing shadow prompt work. Oh, here, these cards, they are not slippery at all. That's what I wanted to point out with the whatever was I doing there, forcing the cards to slip. They are so not slippery. It's really hard to mix them. Yeah. What was I? Oh yeah, tarot reading progress. You might know everything right away, halfway or not at all, and it might take a long time and lots of work with your deck. Each deck is as different as a person is, in my experience. Oh, have sleepovers with your deck if you feel some progress or evolution in your relationships. It will get you closer, even closer. Did I say it right? For some reason I think what did I say? Basically, have sleepovers with your decks when you feel some progress has been made or some evolution has happened, because it's gonna deepen your relationship. Okay, next, as time passes, you will feel yourself bonding, reading deeper, and maybe trying to read images instead of meanings only from the booklet. Let it run wild, your relationships. Let it flow and just go where it flows. And note everything down. What was for me the most difficult deck is now the one I read the easiest, actually. So yeah, every deck is like a different person. Oh, I know what I can add now. Since this video is like really long and I ran out of my notes, let me just tell you some stuff about the particular decks I have. The Oriens Tarot Deck was my first deck ever. That's why it's so incredibly beaten up. Like, the beautiful red lining that it had. It got worn off pretty easily because I didn't know how to shuffle. It was my first time shuffling and I was learning how to shuffle. But yeah, I think it still got worn out pretty easily. But it's really good in terms of shuffling. It shuffles really good. Oh my god, and it smells great. It smells like freaking books. Oh my god, I love the smell of books. What other perks I remember about my decks? Oh, Runic, Odyssey, Oracle. There is very little cards, so I guess that's something different about it. Threads of Fate. Oh my god, what a beautiful one. It's big and thick, and the holographic layer actually can peel a little, but you can just glue it down. Well, from the same author, there is the Oracle Shadow edition, and as I mentioned, it's this one actually. It's thick and big, but this one is like very matte. It has this velvet feel. It's kind of really anti-slippery. Shuffles so hard and rubs against each other, and it's really hard to separate the cards. They stick to each other like they're glued. But yeah, you really need to learn like how to shuffle that deck. Sometimes there is just chunks and chunks and chunks, and but it's a really good deck. I love all of my decks really. I feel like I'm only pointing out their negative traits, but it's just some things that are sticking out to me from them. I really love them all. Like, I think you can see all of the beautiful stuff about them. So yeah, I am just noting the stuff that are not really that noticeable now. Divine Feminine Tarot. Oh my god, how much I love the feel of those cards. The wonderful high reflection card, like, oh my goodness, and they feel so light. They have such a buttery slide, like, oh my god, I love the slide. Yeah, so they are very slippery in a very good way, and thin. They kind of feel like stickers. Interesting thing is the booklet has very short descriptions, but it's a good description, but it's very short. The Mystic Midnight Oracle I have. It feels kind of cheap, to be very honest. Yeah, that's... I don't know, the booklet, the box, the printing, it just feels really cheap, but the cards are great. It's just... it was quite... quite expensive. Like all of these other cards. And they feel really expensive, but that one just does not. Let me see if I remember some other points about these decks. Yeah, the Oriens Tarot Deck is animals oriented. I think it's a very, very good deck for a beginner. Well, because of the size and thickness and the shuffle, it's like very pretty middle for me. Since I said negative stuff to pick about these decks, let me pick also positive stuff about them. The Runic Odyssey Oracle, it's beautiful. The golden lining is, oh my god, I love it so much. And it shuffles really well despite how little cards there are. Threads of Fate. Ooh, the big thick ones. Yeah, they are big and thick, but the Weaver Tarot, it shuffles actually quite well. And it's just incredible. Like every time I shuffle with it or I just work with it, it's like new colors pop out. It's amazing. It feels like reading with angels or something. Amazing there. The Oracle Shadow has actually amazing content. Yeah, really amazing content. Despite how hard it is to shuffle it, the content is worth everything. It's worth having it. Yeah. Divine Feminine Tarot. Oh, the thing I said about it. Oh, I said positive thing about it. So let me tell you a negative one. The box is way too big for the cards. I was like, what is this? Even when I was showing off the cards, it's like you put the cards in and the cards just wobble around. They're like in the box, and like, why are they not snug? I really don't know, but I was like, did they put it in the wrong box? But yeah. Anything else? Nope, I guess that's it. Mystic Midnight Oracle. Oh, a really good thing about it is that they have like 3 topics inside, like celestial cards, zodiac cards, and one more. I don't remember which ones, but like it's like 3 decks in one. Sometimes you can use it universally like that. Oh, this deck for me is very good for particular questions. Yeah, and also I think it's the I know it's a difficult deck to shuffle, kind of matte as well, but it's not as hard to shuffle as the Threads of Fate one. Alright, let me see how much of this video I have left. It's not much, so yeah, I can shut up. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will just let you see these cards with the music, because I think I said everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, maybe I should start doing ASMR. This is kind of fun. I do plan on purchasing more decks, but I'm moving to Japan, so I don't want to have more luggage. So yeah, up till then it's these cards, and I love them all very much. They're amazing. I use them all the time. Oh, and with these decks I got a few freebies. I'm gonna show them off after soon. Like some prints and how do I call it? A little decks? No decks. Blankets, scarves. Well, you're gonna see. I completely love this death card. Amazing, isn't it? Alright, so to finish all of this video, I will show the freebies at the end. And what could I say? Oh yeah, my channel is going to be about loads of different niches, but I do witchy things, I do spiritual things, I am moving to Japan soon, I am an anime fan, I do Harajuku kawaii like clothes, so yeah, I guess. If you are into some stuff like that, come on, subscribe. If not, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, and I do dance too. Okay, so these are all of the decks, and here are these freebies I got. This is with the what was the oracle name? Mystic Midnight Oracle. So yeah, this little thing was with that, and those are my crystals, and this big one was with Divine Feminine. It's beautiful in it. Hopefully YouTube will not kick me out because of it. Maybe I will censor it. So yeah, here are some prints, and with this the video is ending, and I wish you all the universal luck for your own tarot journeys.